will elect this young man as your representative for Beaches East York. As you know, Tanvir has been working so hard for the last 11 years, supporting our government, supporting Nathaniel Erskine-Smith, who was the MP for this area for many years, my dear friend, who has worked so hard, been an incredible voice for this community. And although we don't agree on everything, we are good friends. He's a champion. He's someone I do deeply admire and support. And he's here with Mac. I was telling Nate that Nate used to look like Mac when he ran. But you know, he's lost a few hairs because he's worked hard for the people of Beaches East York. But that didn't happen by him alone. It happened because Tanvir and others, but particularly Tanvir, was his backbone. He worked so hard to support the work that Nate and our government have been doing. So this is really a continuation of this legacy, and I'm so proud that Tanvir is on our team. So thank you, Tanvir, for stepping in. Also, incredibly grateful to be here with my Scarborough colleagues. Dolly Begum, who is our newest MP as part of our government. Of course, Jean Yip, the MP for Scarborough. And we have a surprise here. We have Yasser Naqvi from Ottawa Centre. Not just in person, but also with a check, which is something that is extremely appreciated, Yasser. So thank you for coming all the way here. With that, we are 21 days away from E-Day. We need every single... I forgot. No, I didn't forget you. We are 21 days away from E-Day. All of you guys have been working hard. I've seen many of you come out here and canvass already, and you guys have been doing a great job. But we need to step up our game. We need more people at the door. So bring your friends, bring your family members, bring your colleagues, bring anyone who's able to come out and help us, whether it is to fundraise, to put signs up, to knock on doors, to thank volunteers, to get food ready. All those things are important because at the end of the day, every single hour that you spend helps us, helps Tanvir, helps the Mark Carney government ensure that we secure this very important seat for the party. And we're supported here by some great folks. Chris is right here. He's the campaign manager, so thank you, Chris, for the work that you do. There's Dalton, Quinn, and I'm missing people, but all of you guys who are part of the core team, please put up your hands because you've been doing an amazing, amazing job. Amar, thank you for your work, and we're with you. We're supporting you as we go on this journey. And finally, it is my absolute honor to introduce my good friend, someone I've worked with for so long on so many different issues. We've been serving together since 2015. One of my dearest friends in Parliament, and I will say that's someone that I rely on a lot, but someone that Canadians are relying on today to ensure that our commitment towards the environment and climate change is a top priority. Julie, you've been doing a phenomenal job, and I'm so proud to introduce and to ask to say a few words, the MP for Toronto Danforth and the Minister of Environment and Climate Change.
Thank you, Gary. First of all, hello, everybody in Beaches East York. Is everybody ready to go out, knock on doors, make sure we get the donations, put up signs so that we can elect and keep Beaches East York red? Yeah! This is so important, guys. Like, I can't underline how important it is. It's so beautiful to be in a room. It's a little bit hot, but a beautiful room with so many people in it. Because this is what we need. We need to make sure that we have a strong Liberal presence in the East End. East End voices matter. We need to have them at the table when we're back in Ottawa. And having Tanvir there as a strong voice is something I am so excited to be able to work with him. And so we need to all work to make it happen. So thank you to everyone who showed up. Make sure you tell all of your friends, you know what? No better way to get some summer exercise than knocking on doors. You get some stairs, you get to explore some neighborhoods, and you get to meet your neighbors. And you know what? We have awesome neighbors in the East End. So come on out, knock on doors, decorate with some signs. It goes well with the flowers and the greenery out there. And make sure that you keep coming back, because I am so excited. I've had the chance to work alongside Tanvir when he has been working with Nate, who's going to be speaking in a few seconds. But, you know, and I have actually seen Tanvir's commitment to the community. I have seen how he is a problem solver. I have seen how he is ready to be a strong voice. He's been doing the work, and now we get to put him front and center, and that's where all of you come in. So thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to being out there knocking on doors with all of you, making sure that we keep this riding red. Thank you. And I'm handing it over to somebody who needs no introduction, the man in the baseball cap.
Hi everyone. So when I told you I was coaching baseball sometimes, some of you didn't believe me, so I figured I'd show up looking like this. I first just want to say thank you for all the support over the years and for being such a strong part of our team. And today really is about team. And you know, you get to know people over the years, and people become friends, people become family. And I was saying, as Mac and I were walking up here, we live just down Woodbine and Gerard, we're walking up here and I'm going, well, we're off to the baseball game. He goes, yeah. He goes, well, why are we walking though? So we're gonna stop at Uncle Tanvir's event first. And truly, like he's family. When it comes to Eid, there's one place that I have to stop every single year, and that's because I stop at a lot of places if I can. But there's one place we absolutely have to stop, and it's to make sure that we visit with Tanvir, but also his parents and also his brother and their families. Because at the end of the day, this is really important, politics is really important, but getting to know people joining your team, becoming a huge part of your team, it kind of is everything. And Tanvir is going to be an incredible voice for our community because he knows our community. Yeah, he grew up here, he's lived his whole life here, and that's an important part of it. But he's also helped to serve the community. I'll tell you, if I ever had a question about an organization, if I ever had a question about a funding decision locally, I'd be talking to Tanvir about it. I was just asked earlier, you know, is it something you support? And yes, of course, but not just support, trust. And trust is absolutely the most important thing in politics. Those of you who don't know Tanvir well enough yet, you're going to get to know him and you're going to trust him, and we are going to be lucky to have him serve this community, hopefully for the next 10 years. And I'll tell you, it doesn't happen. Look, it's very important that we have a strong liberal voice. It's very important that we have strong representation here locally. It's really important we have Tanvir's voice in the Liberal caucus to make sure we stay as progressive as possible, and that we have a really strong voice for this community, and it doesn't happen without your help. So one, thank you for the support over the years. Most importantly, thank you for making Tanvir the next member of parliament for Beaches East York.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you to hopefully my future federal colleagues for being here. And thank you everyone for being here. We are just a few weeks out in making sure that we keep this seat Liberal red. For those of you who don't know me, Beaches East York isn't just where I'm from, it's who I am. It's where I grew up, where I volunteer, and where I've dedicated my entire career to serving our community. I've had the privilege of working alongside Nate over the last 11 years, learning from him, and I know that this is a man of absolute conviction and integrity. Nate is leaving behind a permanent legacy that in my next chapter of public service, I will try my best to honor in Beaches East York. If I can be half the man that he is, I will make a considerable impact in my community, and that is the goal. So thank you very much for everything, Nate. I can also tell you, having worked alongside Nate for many years through our COVID-19 response or work on animal rights and housing, I can tell you firsthand that good policy and good government is that much better when we put local voices first. And putting local voices first right now means advocating for more affordable housing, better and reliable public transit, real meaningful action on climate change, and continuing to ask our federal government to stand up for our waterfront. So I want to thank all the members of parliament who have been here out knocking on doors. MP Jean Yip and I were just out earlier this morning. Thank you so much for your wonderful team and your time. I want to especially thank the many, many more volunteers who have been knocking on thousands of doors and making thousands of calls. I am proud to say that as of yesterday, we have knocked on over 15,000 doors. And what we're hearing at the doors overwhelmingly is that we need continued strong, steady leadership and a real plan to continue growing Canada to be a stronger and more resilient country with the economy we need right now. And I firmly believe that Prime Minister Mark Carney is that right person to lead that plan. And that strong national leadership of his can only be supported by strong local representation, like right here in Beaches East York. And that brings us to why we are here today. It took a while, but we want to thank you to our campaign office. Welcome, everyone. This is going to be headquarters for the remainder of this month. And with everyone's support here, let's continue knocking doors, having conversations, listening, working, earning the trust of our neighbors, one conversation at a time. It's the honor of a lifetime to have the opportunity to represent my community. And together, we're going to keep this riding Liberal red. Thank you so much. All right, Nate, if you're not running late for your baseball game, you can get out of here. Maybe after a group photo, and a big group photo outside as well, of course. And I hope everyone brought their running shoes, because we're hitting the doors right back after this as well. So thank you everyone for being here. Let's keep this thing rocking.